Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a bonus video. So today we are just kind of chilling out today. We have no real plans. So we're starting out here. You never know.
We have no real plans.
I don't know if you heard that, but Sam said we have no real plans. We'll end up in Branson. We're not going to Branson. We're starting out our day here at Rhubarb Market here in town, and Sam across here is having key lime pie along with
a great breakfast.
along with a Americano with coconut milk, and I am having a cappuccino with almond milk and a homemade cinnamon roll. So kind of enjoying a really calm, relaxed day, and I think we're going to go to the thrift store after this. I'm looking for a teacup. I drink tea out of a coffee mug. I need a teacup. So we're going to look.
You need a teapot you can drink out of.
That too. So we're going to look for a teacup. We may go down and do some other things down in Wichita, and we're just going to kind of have a relaxed day. So let's get going. All right, we are in the car, and
Yeah, that's a car.
are you sure?
Yep.
Positive?
Nope.
Okay. As long as we're not positive,
It could be a USO.
a USO.
Uh-huh.
Don't you mean UFO?
No. Submerged object.
Unidentified submerged object. Okay. We're apparently underwater. Blurp, 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 blurp. Okay then. So we finished up our breakfast. The cinnamon roll was uber sweet, tons of icing. I could really only eat half of it. And how was the key lime pie?
It was okay. It wasn't. Their stuff has gone downhill a little bit, sadly.
Yeah.
Their coffee's still good. Their drinks are still good, but their desserts and pastries aren't quite as
good as they were. And I think it's because instead of being open just like 1 or 2 days a week, they're open almost every day of the week. So they're having to like mass produce instead of mini produce.
Some of the flavor.
Yeah. So it was good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, it was still edible.
Yeah. So we are headed to Newton. First stop. When the guy put the screen cover on my phone, there's a smudge on the fingerprint sensor, which is underneath the screen protector. It's not recognizing my fingerprint. So we're going to stop in and make them take off the screen protector, clean it. I'm going to be nice.
You don't know how.
I do too. We're going to have them remove the glass off the top, clean it real well, and then put a new screen protector on it. Since, it's their smudge, not mine. So, and then we're going to head down to Wichita. We went to the thrift store. They really didn't have anything. We hadn't been in there in several months.
That is just junk.
And it's some of the same stuff. And I'm like, okay then. Now, I know a lot of people during the pandemic were having mini garage sales and that kind of thing. So, because the thrift store wasn't open for a while. And so people just started having garage sales more. So, but we just a month or so ago had our citywide garage sale. But from what I have heard...
We weren't in town.
Right. One, we weren't in town. And two, from what I've heard, there just wasn't a ton donated after the fact. And I think it's because people had been having so many garage sales that there wasn't a ton to donate. So we did see something really sad though. There was somebody's letter from high school with football manager and 2 bars, which means they managed 2 years, that was just sitting in there, thrown away, cast off. I mean, I get it. It really has it doesn't apply to your life anymore after high school, but that's still a memory that you may have wanted later. Yeah. But I guess they didn't. So
my letter was full.
Your letter was full. Mine was full too. But mine was band stuff. Mine was band stuff. And unfortunately, we didn't get our band letter until...
I had sports and academics.
Yeah, so... We didn't get our band stuff from that particular director until graduation practice, so I couldn't even buy a jacket to wear at school.
Yeah, and you never got your stuff for forensics.
Mm-mm. We didn't get actual letters for a Letterman jacket in forensics. We got little quarters with the hole drilled in them from the teacher. So.
Whereas Lena, you get
a letter.
A letter.
So, oh well. So goes life. All right, we are headed on to Newton. See you in a little while. All right, so we are in Wichita. We've actually been in Wichita for a while.
Yeah, we had barbecue.
We went to Delano's Barbecue down here in the Delano district. The Delano district's kind of like historic.
It's an old town, but
yeah,
that's not Wichita's old town.
Right.
There's like there's three different ages here for Wichita's old town.
Yeah. So, and it's always fantastic. And we couldn't figure out what was going on because we were actually going to go to the record store while we were down here.
It is record store day.
It's record store day.
But the lines around the side of the building 2 blocks that way.
Yeah, apparently they do this once a month.
They need to put in a gas cap.
Oh no, the car. I'll zoom in a little bit. I'm trying to cover up their license plate, but you can see over on the side their gas tanks.
Yeah, and their gas caps down.
Yeah, the gas caps hanging on the side.
Well, at least they have their leash on it.
Oh no. So now we are headed to the Wichita Art Museum, and we are really excited to go see their new exhibit because it is a traveling exhibit from the Tacoma Museum of Glass. And we actually
went to the Museum of Glass when we were out there.
Right, when we lived there. And so
we always stopped to get
Hello Cupcake. And Hello Cupcake
Where's my cupcake?
I know, right? I'm like, where's my cupcake? It's this really awesome little home, a small business, and all they make are these phenomenal cupcakes. And I found it when I was helping a friend plan a vow renewal, and we got to go in and do like a cupcake tasting. We bought cupcakes to take home. And every time we'd go to the art museum, we would go across the street and get Hello Cupcake. So we're gonna have to figure out what to do instead of a cupcake. I'm not okay with this. So I don't know how much I can video. I will find out. I may be able to take photos, but I will let you know. Y'all, I just have to say, this camera is awesome.
Amazing.
It's amazing. It's super clear. People are going to be going back and forth between videos that like we've already filmed.
You're going, God, that was junk. Well, now you're filming in 8K or 4K.
Yeah, it's 4K.
They said 8K on the thingy.
Well, I can upload into 4K.
Yeah, you can upload into 4K, but it's actually filming in 8K. Which is some guy on the corner going, K.
And if you know what that is referencing, let us know in the comments. I did ask, and we can film in here, so we will do so, but we are required to wear masks because it is a official city building. So,
which makes sense.
We are inside the gallery, which is where the exhibits are, and we're going to go wander around, so let's go wandering. Isn't that also cool?
Glass.
Lots of glass. Typically, they have tours that are led by the volunteers here, but with social distancing still kind of in play here. Right, they just don't have them going on today. So what they have going on instead is a video of the actual artist that is playing, and you saw that right before this little clip. So next, we are still in the gallery area, and they have lots of paintings, and
Some of it's pretty impressive.
right, some of them are kind of like
it's all impressive depending on the eye of the beholder.
Right, and what type of art you like. So we'll kind of take you around the rest of the gallery and show you what's here. Hey! Alright, so we hope you guys enjoyed that little mini tour of the museum. We didn't film everything in the museum because we want you to go check out the museum. Saturdays
are free
at the Wichita Art Museum. They get different corporate sponsors, and
membership helps pay for it.
So if you are in the Wichita area, if you're coming to visit we were members in the past. We just weren't able to get down here enough, but we felt like it was a good donation. If you've got friends who are here, if you are coming to visit, take a Saturday and come check it out. The art typically stays the same, but the initial exhibit does change.
I'd say the main rooms are revolving exhibit. Everything else is pretty well their standard display.
Yeah, they had
They do have pieces come and go in that though too. Yeah. Because one of our friends has had art in there.
Yeah, one of our friends, Brianna's had art here, so that was pretty cool. It was what was the one that was it Rembrandt?
No, Monet de Batiste.
Yeah, Monet de Batiste. It was such a cool exhibit. It was all original paint, and it was from New York, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was from the Brooklyn Museum.
Yeah, it was so cool. And they actually had tour guides here from that museum to give you tours of it and talk about it. And what's really neat about this museum, you can go in and you can video, you can take pictures. There were some students in there with sketchbooks sketching the art to give themselves practice in different types of drawing.
Different mediums, different.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone, my phone went off.
I was like, what just happened? Well, the funny part is that the phone connected and the air conditioner went down. So I'm like...
It does, that way you can hear over it.
So, we are now going to wander around Cowtown History Museum. It is outdoors. We are going to take masks just in case, but I don't know if we're going to need them. So, we're going to see you in Cowtown. We hope you guys had as much fun as we did, and we put some clips in this video, but there will be a full separate video for Cowtown, and there will be another video which will be the farmstead. There was a ton of people out there. It looked like they were having orientation for some events coming up, and it looked like they were all out at the farmstead, so we didn't want to kind of get in the way of that. And a little tip for you, and we didn't do it, but a good tip is if you're going to someplace like this where you know you're going to be putting on bug spray and sunscreen, and you're going to get in your car and you don't want to feel gross, take and wet a washcloth down and put it in a Ziploc bag, and put that Ziploc bag in a bag with ice, and put it in like a lunchbox and put it in your car. And you can do one for family, you can do one per person, kind of however you want to do it. And then when you get out of wherever you're at, you can wipe yourself down. It will help kind of refresh you and kind of make you feel just a little bit better after, you know, being out and about like that. See, we stopped at just kind of a quick shop real quick. Sam wanted to use the bathroom and get us stuff.
It is a quick shop.
It is actually a quick shop. Okay. But Sam got us something to drink because obviously we're out in the heat and whatnot. And he brings us back these Slim Jim Savage.
Savage size. 3
times bigger. Guys, look how big this freaking Slim Jim is. It's probably diameter-wise the size of a dime. Yeah. If not a little bit bigger. Not quite a nickel, but probably, I don't know. I may have to find...
I'd say it's a good dime.
All right, hold on.
Okay,
we grabbed a nickel because that's the first thing we grabbed out of the change thing. And I'm trying to show you in the mirror. See, look, it's just about the size of a nickel. Just about the size of a nickel. These are massive.
What's sad is the small ones were $2.99.
Yeah.
These were $1.59.
Snap into a Slim Jim while I beat him with it.
It's step into a Slim Jim.
Be good.
Step into a Slim Jim.
Or you've seen this beef jerky stick. So
what's the referral to Savage size?
The what?
What is the referral about Savage size?
I don't know.
The original guy.
Yeah.
Was Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So we are headed to one of our favorite Bookstore. We're going to Half Price Books, and if it's kind of like a Bookaholic. Half Price Books
is on the far side of town.
Yeah, Bookaholic. It's pretty much like a Half Price book, and I think I kind of like them better. They typically tend to have a better selection of books. So I'm gonna eat on this nickel-sized Slim Jim, and we'll see you at the bookstore. We are here at Half Bookaholic, and I have found a few books. Outside, they had some clearance paperbacks for $1, and so I am red. I got a couple of those, and here's Sam. I got a couple of those for $1 a piece, and I'm saving those back for our cruise because I want to take some books to read, but I don't want to take like my books from home, and I don't want to download stuff to my phone because I obviously want the space to be able to video and take photos. And cruise ships have libraries, so once I'm done with them, I can donate them to the library. Now, I already know the author. It's Sue Grafton, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But she's a murder mystery author, and she has one for each letter of the alphabet. And they had M and S, I think, is what I have in the basket. And so I'm going to put those away, and then I'm going to save them for the cruise ship. I'm hoping to find a few more. They do have a area over here, and each of this whole table is $3 each, or 10 for $10. So that literally makes, if I buy 10 books, that's $10. So it makes them $1 a piece. So I'm going to kind of take a look because it's all across this, all across the top, all across the sides, on both sides, and I'm pretty sure down at the far end, it's got books too. So I'm going to take some time to look at this. Sam is kind of doing the same thing. He's looking for some books to read at home and on the trip about Mayan culture because he's really excited to do the ruins as excursions. So let's get looking for some books. So after we left the bookstore, we went down just a little ways down that little shopping center, and they have a Dollar Tree, and Dollar Tree had moved into a bigger building.
That's a nice Dollar Tree.
It's a nice Dollar Tree, guys. We found some like hard plastic cups that are very similar in style to the old 90s Pizza Hut cups, and they had tall ones and short ones, and we got those to take with us on our upcoming 4th of July trip to Branson. That way we aren't always using like disposable cups. And we do, in the room that we have reserved, we have a sink and kind of a kitchenette area. It doesn't have a stove, but it has a bigger refrigerator and a microwave.
Heat up anything.
Right. But that way we've got big cups for like drinks and stuff, and not just like the little small ones that they put in your room. We also our scent thing that we buy, we've been buying these. We bought like 2 of them now. Oh, the hazard.
Yeah.
Oh, oops, I bumped the hazard. The hazard is really, it's like right here. I bumped it twice now. But we go through those really quickly. And so I saw on TikTok where you take a plastic like cup, mason jar cup, and the dollar Downy Unstoppables, and put them in the jar and put them in your car, and it makes your car smell good. So we're gonna try that. We picked up the stuff to do that. We picked up a couple other things, and now kind of just miscellaneous things that we would pick up at Dollar Tree anyway.
And we got a boat wheel.
Yeah, they had in their summer stuff, they had like a boat wheel photo frame, so I thought that'd be real nice to put a picture of us from the ship on and like make it into a magnet later on for our refrigerator. I needed some new disc scrubbies for home. That was kind of like that miscellaneous type of thing. So now we are headed to the East Mall or the West Mall?
West Mall, it's right here.
We're on the west side of Wichita, so we're going to run into the West Mall real quick, and we're going to kind of wander around there for a little bit, and then we're going to probably head on towards home. It's
towards home.
It's about 4:15, so we've spent the majority of the day kind of out and about and doing things, which is fun.
And that way I don't feel bad if I hide myself in my room all day tomorrow.
There you go. All right, we will see you after a while. Hey, so we
This has been a fun day.
It has been a fun day. I was trying to think where we were just at. We were just at the mall.
Oh, yeah.
Like, where did we just leave?
The mall, because we went to the mall today.
Let's go to the mall
Today.
We went to Third Planet. Third Planet is the only place where I can find the incense that I like and the scent that I like. And it's eucalyptus by this, whatever brand Third Planet sells. And the mall on the east side doesn't carry it anymore. So
yeah, for whatever reason, they quit carrying the eucalyptus.
Yeah. So because we were on the west side of town, Sam's like,
I'm like, why don't we just go get it?
And they had it in there, and so they have.
We got this deal that's 100 pack.
Yeah, 100 sticks of your choice for $20.
And you got 50 pieces, and I got 50 pieces.
And I got all 50 eucalyptus. So
that'll last you a month.
Probably.
Well, since you'll be home.
Yeah, I sometimes will burn them kind of repetitively if I'm having a rough day. I needed them the day of Boo Bash tickets came out.
Well, I'm sorry. We went down here.
I know. So...
You had vodka instead.
No, I had whiskey instead.
No. Well, they're still similar.
Yeah. Other agents were drinking Baileys, so I wasn't alone. So I think we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. We've had such a great day, and we hope
it was a fun day, and even I learned some stuff today.
Yeah. So
that normally takes a little bit more, but I learned stuff today. So,
and here's your Broadway exit.
Yeah.
So we are going to take the Broadway exit into Newton.
Because there's issues on the main road.
There's some highway construction, and it like stands still. So we're gonna take the Broadway exit.
And take a back road home.
We're gonna take the back road home, and we're gonna do some adulting. We're gonna stop at Dylan's and do some quick things there and head on home. And again, we hope that you guys have enjoyed going along with us, and we hope that if you are new here that you have enjoyed the video. If you have been here a while, thank you so much for continuing to support us. And we
putting up with my insanity.
and mine. And we will see you in the next video. Bye guys!